And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Minnesota Twins and the Chicago Cubs. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Chambi. And singing the big bat in the lineup so far this year, Luis Jr. Always exciting to see him in action, and it seems like he consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, Boog, it's offensively at the plate, defensively when he's on the bases. I mean, this guy's just a heads-up player, but he's got so much talent, and he makes the most of that. I believe it starts with his preparation because you never see him give away an at-bat.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about to get started, getting the nod on the mound, Justin Steele. What do you got on him, Chris?
Well, obviously last year was a difficult year for this guy. I mean, you lose that many ball games, and even if you pitched well in some of them, the fact that that loss is hanging on you the day that you took the mound can be hard to shake. But, you know, for guys to get to this level, to be big leaguers.
And let's take a look at the lineup. All right, Singy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
The throw to first, two-way down. On the north side of Chicago, John Chambi and Chris Singleton. Now here is Luis Jr. Hard hit left side. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Well, that's one of those where you just have to tip your cap because he couldn't have played that one any better. Stood no chance with the speed running down the line.
Now here is Brett Bryant. The 1-1 is fouled off. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in game 1 of 2 in the series. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and that's a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Back-to-back singles. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Sizes this one up. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Twins strand a pair. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. And we're back on the hill and coming off a great start, Matt Cantorino. What's the word on him?
It's a tough veteran lineup on the other side, but I'm excited to see what this rookie can do in this one.
Inside ball 4.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
And now it's Ahmed Rosario. Liner, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep.
Drops into the glove. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Christopher Morel. In the air on the infield. And the infield fly is called. Bellinger up to hit. 2 on, 2 outs. And that one fouled off. Kicks and fires. Up the middle, Castro. They take the force out, and that is the inning. Cubs strand a couple. Scoreless after 1. Here at Wrigley Field, down the third baseman, Royce Lewis. And a pitch. Out towards left center. Bellinger sizing it up. He's got it. And there's one down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Up the middle. Swanson fires over to first. And Guerrero is set down. 2 outs, base is empty. And next for Minnesota, Dalton Varsho. And a pitch. That one ripped right center field. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And that's a 2-out double.
He was all over that one. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Out to short, Swanson. And that is that. Twins wind up stranding 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second. Dansby Swanson stands in. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Next pitch is outside. Carl Dixon working the plate in this one.
You know, we often hear and talk about umpires being a pitcher's umpire, but Boog Dixon maybe a little bit more hitter-friendly than most. He's kind of tight on the corners, so we'll see if that comes into play at all in this one.
Ian Happ up to hit. And a pitch. That one fouled off. 2-2. How much were you aware of the umpire scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Now at the plate, Michael Busch. Ball to strike. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supply. A swing and a miss. That retires the side. And that'll do it. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here at Wrigley Field, this is Willie Castro. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Over to Diaz. And one away in the top of the third. So up next for Minnesota, Brian Escobar. One down, base is empty. And that one is lifted in the air. Bellinger makes the grab. So up next, Luis Jr. Top of the third, no score. Hand up as he asks for time at the plate. 1-2 now. Ripped on a line. Corrals it. And that is that. Twins are set down 1-2-3. Still no score. Back here at the friendly confines as we go to the last of the third. Leading off, Willie McIver. Varsho moving under it, and there's one down. And now Cedric Mullins. Left-hand batter waits. In the air out to center. Bryant settles underneath it. Puts it away for the out. And next for the Cubs, Ahmed Rosario. That one just misses.
Well, as a pitcher, when you make a big pitch down around the knees and don't get the call, it'll eat at you out there. So some handle it a little bit better than others. And right here, clearly letting the ump hear it a little bit.
2 outs, base is empty. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Swings and misses. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Cubs are down quietly, and we're still knotted at 0. Here at Wrigley Field, all set for the start of the inning. And now the center fielder, Brett Bryant. Line drive, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
couple of hits in a row for him here. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Calls it in, and there's one away. Here's Royce Lewis. And a pitch. That one hit to right. Mullins settles under it. 2 away. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Bryant, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. To third. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. First and third, 2 away. Dalton Varsho getting ready to hit. Base hit into the outfield. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. And now it is JT Realmuto. 2 outs. This one popped up. In position. He's got it, and that'll do it. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now, Yandy Diaz. In the air, left field. Varsho after it. He's got it. 1 away.
The third baseman, number 5.
Christopher Morel, the next Cub to hit.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Next offering is in for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball. Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Here comes Cody Bellinger. The Cubbies down by a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Escobar squeezes it, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. And we're back. We go to the top of the 5th, and the batter now, Willie Castro. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. And a quick out, number 1. Now it's the right fielder, Ryan Escobar. 1 down, base is empty. Out to short, Swanson. Throws to first in time.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the shortstop, Luis Jr. In the air out towards right center. Bellinger makes the grab. And that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the inning. Now it's going to be Dansby Swanson. And a 1-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Line drive, that's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Stepping in, Ian Happ. The pitch. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And there's 1 away. Michael Busch, the next Cub to hit. The 2-1. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. The pitch. Junior. Over to Castro for 1. On to Mountcastle. It's a double play.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the sixth, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Brett Bryant. That one ripped. And it's into the gap. Makes the turn and heads for second. Pulls in with a double. Third hit for him today.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in a ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle. At the belt and fires.
That's ball 3.
Little trouble with this one behind the plate. And the runner holds. Man at second. Ripped to short. Swanson fires over to first. Now one gone in the top of the sixth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's the third baseman, Royce Lewis. The pitch. Right side. Mullins in pursuit. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Bryant at second with 2 down. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field, and that'll fall for a base hit. Here comes the throw, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs on a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique.
Back here at Wrigley Field, and now Willie McIver on the ground. Castro throws to first in time. 1 up, 1 down. Back to the top of the lineup, and now the right fielder, Cedric Mullins. Late with the swing there.
Well, this guy on the mound's done a lot better than we would have expected, and the hitters just don't seem to have the right game plan. They're taking too many mistake pitches for called strikes.
And that one lifted in the air, center field. Makes the grab, 2 down.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Throws to first, and the Cubs go 1-2-3. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. Still behind by a count of 1-0. New pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Trevor Richards.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And he deals. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Kicks and deals. Just off the inside edge. Activity in the bullpen. Julian Merriweather appears to be getting loose. Turnbull also getting ready. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. It bangs off the wall. Coming home, the relay to the plate, and he's out. And he's there at third with a triple.
A lot of real estate to cover on that play defensively. A long throw to the cutoff man, and then a lot of ground to make up as well on the relay. But an excellent job.
In the air, left side. Pat grabs it on the run. And here is Luis Jr. And a base hit up the middle. Runner from third in to score. And they lead by 2.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
This one in the air. And he makes the catch. And that'll do it. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. And it's 2-zip. You're dialed into the show. Set for the last half of the 7th. Yandy Diaz now. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. On the mound now for the Twins, Griffin Jax.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Righty delivers. On the ground right side. Mountcastle takes it himself, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Next to hit, Christopher Morel. And that's outside. Now 2 balls and a strike. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Out to short. Whips it to Mountcastle. 2 up, 2 down. Here's Cody Bellinger. Fouls one off. 2-2. 2 down, nobody on. Here in game 1 of 2 in the series. That one misses, and the count is filled up. Dansby Swanson on deck for the Cubs. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Payoff pitch, and that's ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk. Dansby Swanson is going to get a chance to hit.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Bellinger goes. Throw to second. Out there, and the inning is over.
Well, trying to get into scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Spencer Turnbull.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And that's down. A base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
And the batter now, Royce Lewis. Drifts towards it. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., the next Twin up to hit. Here's a 1-1. Ground ball, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. And it's a double play to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Twins 2 and the Cubs nothing. Back here at the friendly confines. On to the bottom of the 8th. So up now for Chicago, Dansby Swanson. Coming out of the bullpen for the Twins, Edwin Diaz. And he'll feature a hard slider to work off his fastball. Swings through that one.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, we see it a lot more these days than we ever did when I played, but a slider in the 90s still catches your attention. Even if you're sitting on the pitch, good luck recognizing that tight spin and adjusting to the late break.
Michael Bush, the next Cub to hit.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
The Twins up by 2 here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Right side, and that's a base hit.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you enough.
The tying run at the plate. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Right-hander kicks, deals. Left field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. That is the inning. Cubs leave 1 and they're down 2-0. And we're back. And now it's Dalton Varsho. The wind of the pitch. In the air, center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. That's in there. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the top of the 9th. Swung on, belted. Bellinger going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Willie Castro, the next Twin up to hit. 2 down, nobody on. Popped up left side. Morel hauls it in to end the inning. So they go quietly there. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order due up. It's the Twins 2 and the Cubs nothing. Last chance for the home team. Now it's the right fielder, Cedric Mullins. Yohan Duran comes on trying to close it out.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. A gigantic blast. 3rd home run of the season, and they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1. Siggy, that's a special one. His 100th career home run.
Man, 100 career homers. Pretty impressive.
Trying to close out a 1-run lead. Yeah, the home team trying to pull it out. Lifted in the air, right center field. Makes the grab, and there's one down. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism is shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
On the ground to 3rd, Lewis. And they're down to their last out.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in the ball game like this, positioned perfectly.
Christopher Morel now at the plate. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Oh, great stop. Throws from the seat of his pants, and that is the ball game.
What an exciting finish to this game. An amazing play right there. It's hard for the fans to go home. They want more. They're not ready to leave and head to their cars, but an outstanding job to keep entertaining all the way to the end.
And your final score here today, 2-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
The final line score for our ball game tonight, For the victorious Twins, 2 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base.